Hey guys, what's up? It's the GameCube Buster. Welcome back to more SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the last episode, we finished Sandy's stream, and in this episode, we're gonna do some stuff in Mr. Krabs and Squidward's stream.
For heaven's sake, boy, cover your ears.
Mr. Krabs? What are you doing in Squidward's dream?
Hard time, boy, or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it across this sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin.
Alright, Mr. Krabs' bad voice actor. We'll do it for you. So, there's a lot of musical notes that you're jumping on here, and it can be pretty tight. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a fairly difficult challenge to do. You want to get the golden spatula here. But it should be, because this is like the last level where there's any real platforming. Aside from the final boss. It should be hard. That's what you've been prepared all this time for. I'm not complaining. Matter with my nose stitches. But that's besides the point. I have like nothing to talk about, and I kind of want to just focus because this place is kind of hard. I don't know. This is actually a really slow area too. It just is a long area. There are checkpoints at least, but it sometimes just feels like it takes longer than it really has to. I've seen Shift speedrunning this level. It looks incredible. Like, it's actually kind of funny how fast he got through it. But of course, I'm not nearly as technical, nor as adept as he is. So you gotta just have to get used to watching this slow behind gamer with a GameCube controller just go at a snail's pace. Should I say Gary's pace, or is that racist? Sorry about that, everyone. I was scratching my nose, and I accidentally hit my microphone with my index finger, and that probably made a really loud sound. And I'm going to put a volume warning, or maybe I'm just going to mute the sound in general, because I don't think anyone really should be subjected to hearing that. But that was just my baby. Anyway, there's a slot here. Let's go ahead and get it. We just got to go a little bit out, and we're kind of dead. Honestly, that sock looks like it's one that you're forced to die for. But Patrick socks are to die for, so whatever. Oh, by the way, you jump and you spin in the air and landing on those bouncy platforms, or whatever they're called, percussion, I don't know. This doesn't refresh, so it will end up not allowing you to hover, and you're gonna end up plummeting if you try to use it to like save distance. So be careful. Because, you know, I don't want you guys to get blindsided by something that's not actually there. I just want you guys to survive. I care about you guys. You guys are important to me, you know? Anyway, yeah, this is the part which is actually going to be really tight platforming. So, you just gotta be a little more cautious with how you choose to space your jumps. But it's not too hard. But this part is because, yeah, sometimes the opportunity to jump is not even there. It's a good thing to give you a checkpoint, because otherwise I would have called that really cheap. You know, because I'm a sore loser like that. But whatever. You just gotta make a hop for it. Wow, I missed it when I was trying to tip it off. You're probably noticing right now that I'm having a lot more deaths here, and not even really to just running out of health. It's just because I'm not very good at this area, obviously, or maybe it's just that hard. But the fact you have unlimited lives, it's like, well, it doesn't matter if it's hard. You can always just retry it. Not really much of a penalty to it. Anyway, that's that sock. I mean, Not that sock, it's that golden spatula we wanted. Now, what's coming up, I honestly believe it's the hardest part of the game. You're going to find out why. It's Mr. Krabs' dream. Now, brace yourself, because this is another gauntlet, but one that is very unforgiving alongside that.
Squidward, this is amazing.
Amazingly awful, you mean?
Mr. Krabs is dreaming of the Krusty Krab.
What a surprise. I can't escape work anywhere.
Whoa! Lunch rush! I better grab my hat and...
Forget the hat. Get that spatula and get us out of here.
It's like a shiny golden toothpick that holds together the bun of...
We don't have time for this.
You have fodder, these oil enemies, and the tubulars. All of them you have to raid, because that's how you get to those duplicatortrons. Once you destroy all the robots and duplicatortrons, the golden spatula is yours. Now, as for why this level is so hard, you don't really have a safe spot. You're always going to be vulnerable. All these robots are always going to be after you, and there's no help that you can get unless you already are destroying some robots along that route too. Like, maybe if you get up to one of the Krabby Patties, it's safer, but by that point, you already did the hardest part, so it's more like a consolation, if anything. One of the fodders is already destroyed as an example, and that at least makes it easier to get to the first Krabby Patty, so that's nice. But there's always a way to cheese the stuff, because there are always, these exploits, and you know what? Screw it, because that doesn't matter. I'm gonna use this safe spot right here, and I'm gonna camp, because it works, and I love it for that reason. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy these duplicatortrons. Now that I've already boarded one of the Krabby Patties. And now that that's done, you just destroy these robots one by one, because there's nothing they can do to hurt us as long as we're hidden behind their sight. Even if they see us, they can't actually reach us. And that is the most important thing when you're cheesing a level. Also that you don't die. If you die, then that pretty much means everything else is safe to waste. And you don't want it to go to waste, because if it goes to waste, I feel like I failed. I honestly feel like I failed if it goes to waste. That's it. Now, before we do go, there is one more Patrick sock to find here. Hello, beautiful. That's it. That's every sock in SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. And that's also one of the hardest ones to get to.
And this nightmare on crying out loud.
At least one of the hardest ones is spatulas. I don't know. Yeah, just worry about the fodders, nothing else, and then camp. That's how you should do it. If this was a game like Paper Mario, I'd teach you a much more advanced and much more clean looking way to do it, but I'm not. And because I have no one to really worry about, it's like, what the heck ever. So, meh. You should be watching me earlier if you wanted me to actually play good at the game. Okay. And now we're in Patrick's mind. This is the golden spatula. I consider the second hardest to get.
Patrick, you have a golden spatula. Give it here.
Not so fast, SpongeBob. You'll have to pass my test before you get this golden spatula.
Very well, sir. Challenge accepted.
Very well. Your challenge is to find the golden spatula!
Yep.
You're holding it.
You did it! Now here is your reward.
It's kind of funny, actually, but the original level for Patrick's Dream was scrapped. I guess because it was too easy. But this is actually kind of funny, because Patrick doesn't really think about anything. It's just a vast level of darkness. and nothing else. How symbolic. If we continue heading in this direction, we'll find out that we're just looping. There's like nothing here, except for Patrick himself. Yeah. And that actually takes care of that. That's it. Too soon, man. Too soon.
You want to leave now? Oh, I know it's my dream, but I want you to stay. Oh, thanks, buddy.
I don't know why I wanted to show that, but whatever. Well, that's it. Next time on SpongeBob Squarepants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, the finale. See you guys then.